Most retail is buying SpaceX. Michael Burry just did the opposite 4 weeks ago. What are the chances that the grid report has been right most of the time? Anyways, I'll come back to this before I end. Let's talk about SpaceX real quick, since that's how we got started on this channel. Bearish in the near term due to the aborted Starship test flight, stock price decline, and lockup expiration fears. However, long-term sentiment remains mixed, with some analysts seeing the dip as a potential buying opportunity. The repeated engine failures on Starship Flight 13 raised concerns about technical readiness for the program's ambitious timeline, which could delay revenue from launching payloads and crew missions. Of course, we got all the narratives, and people will eat up whatever Elon feeds them, unfortunately. And I hope you're not one of them, because you're the grid report viewer. SpaceX aborts Starship Flight 13 after multiple engines fail to start. SpaceX stock falls below IPO price amid lockup expiration fears. The stock decline reflects market nervousness about the potential oversupply of shares once lockups expire. Axios and Bloomberg both reported on the price drop, which analysts compare to post-IPO volatility seen in other high-profile tech stocks like Meta. SpaceX falls further in pre-market trading after aborted test flight. Or they could just say it is massively overvalued company at this moment. Emerging signals. Post-IPO stock dip may present entry point for long-term investors. Well, that makes sense, but my other sensible investor, alter ego, tells me patience is the key. Why rush? Ladies and gents, and my investor friends, this is SpaceX chart. What are the chances? Look at this. And if you watched the previous video, we discussed Cerebrus. There you go. Cathy Woods buys Cerebrus, and it dips further. And the reason I'm putting SpaceX as the main topic today is because that was one of the clear signs of the heated semiconductor industry. And if you go back and check on Micron, SanDisk, Seagate, TSM, all the top tier semiconductor, the chips, and the fact I mentioned about SciVef that I'm seeing a lot of shorts. But guess what? There were individuals who said, man, you don't know anything. The shorts are gonna get blown away. Well, I hope that individual was right. But if you pay attention, never dismiss criticism, especially when your money is involved. This is a reminder to myself. Just keep emotions at the door, especially when your money is involved. Even if you hate a person or a pick or whatsoever, you need to listen with an open mind, especially when your money is on the line. I'll discuss all this sometimes down the road. Now, whether all the IPO picks are a good buying opportunity at this moment or not, I'll let you decide on that. And I want to keep this video fairly short, probably the shortest of all. Started this channel about a month ago, and I've never posted anything clickbaity. I try to be as accurate as possible, and I try to be right as much as possible. That's why I created the grid. It picks up pieces and golden nuggets from multiple credible sources, analyzes, and provides all the meaningful metrics and data so we can collectively make better decisions. That's about it. I'm not saying it's gonna be always on point, but if it spits out something, it's worth watching. So again, coming back to this, SpaceX just hit $186. Here's what's driving it. Explained it. Most retail is buying SpaceX. Michael Burry was pretty much right. Why Fed rate decisions could impact your portfolio next quarter. Micron did surge, but then we discussed about the oversupply and the Chinese market as well. Why gold and silver could slip more this week, 2 weeks ago. Again, go and see how things are aging. Not saying it's guaranteed that gold will drop to 3,430, but it could go close. And it takes time to play out. It's not that what I want to see. It's how things may play out based on data and narratives, etc. Again, 2 weeks ago, the average trader is buying Micron. The data says wait. Is Micron a trap? Kinda aged well. Why gold could gain this week as US jobs data weighs on rate hikes, and that exactly what happened. Jobs data came out, faked, gold went up, and now kinda shaky. And then Japanese yen could break below 160. See how that aged. And the last two videos, 3 days ago and 1 day ago. SK Hynix earnings dilemma. What's next? There it is. Watch that video and see how it aged. And I said it's too early to judge at this moment. Give it some time, just like SpaceX. It went up 176. I called it. I said, uh-oh, too early. It went down to 160 something. Then it went up immediately. And the users started calling me out. Oh my God, you don't know nothing. It's at 194. It's bullish. And then it falls all the way to 146. Ladies and gents, patience is the name of the game here. And my last video, why AI stocks could crater 20% this month. This was almost 2 days ago. But there you have it. 60% cash returns. Valuation is the key moving forward. Narratives will take prices up to some level. but ultimately fundamentals catch up. Anyways, this is all I have in the grid report today. If you like what you see, I invite you to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.